Honestly, Activision, it's a new low even for you. You've done it before where you've banned people, innocent people, who, people think they're cheating, so they spam report. This is far worse. This is infinitely worse. You're banning people that subscribe to Xbox Game Pass. You know the company you're owned by that paid 70 million to get you and closed one of the best studios they had. You think you'd sit there for 5 minutes and ensure that your anti-cheat thought, maybe I shouldn't ban the people buying Game Pass just because I feel like it. You'd think you'd have a working fucking anti cheat being worth billions of dollars that the company is. But no, I and a lot of other people have been wrongfully banned for just buying Game Pass just to play the Black Ops 6 beta. And honestly, I find it funny, and I also find it sad. I find it funny because I was streaming at the time, and I was so confused, and I'm still slightly confused as to how this even happens. But it's. I don't work for the multi-billion-dollar company, so I don't know how something like that happens. But I'm also confused on Xbox's end as well because they have some part of the blame of this. They own this company. They have the final say in whether a product's ready or not. Or you'd think they would anyway, especially when it comes to Activision, who have been mauled to death in recent years with Modern Warfare 2, Vanguard, even Cold War to some extent when it launched. So you'd think they'd try and keep a tight security on the shit that they're making currently, but they don't. It's like they don't give a fuck. It's like when they bought Activision, all they saw was money, which, business probably did just do that. But when you're manipulating the people into thinking we're going to make it so that it's the best it's ever been, and then instantly ban people buying the service you're providing to actually play the game, it doesn't look very good for your multi-billion-dollar company, really. Or trillion at this point. It is Xbox and Microsoft. It's probably worth trillions now. So that makes it slightly worse because it makes you think, God, they should be able to hire people that can test this without letting them go, which they have done at Activision before, letting go of the QA testers. And it just results in a mash of just shit quality and awful performance. Because Charlie Intel did come out, publicly stating that people that have Game Pass are being banned. This is something that's been confirmed, but it hasn't been confirmed whether it's a false ban or a real ban, which confuses me because surely it's easy to tell when it's a false ban and revert these changes. Because I'm banned for 10 days. That's both weekends. I can't play the game, even though it's a 2 weekend beta. What am I supposed to do? I have to sit here and play other better games, which is counterintuitive for Xbox and COD because I ain't gonna come back. But they want me to play it, especially on Thursday. Space Marines 2 comes out. I ain't gonna be playing COD. I'm gonna be far away from it. I'm gonna be on that, having fun. So you'd think they try and get on the good graces of people that are probably going to buy those games, but instead they decide to just throw it in the mud. It's it's strange, and honestly, it's a bit disingenuous with all the shit they said during the trial to actually get Activision with raising Game Pass prices and all that. It just seems like they're trying. They just pulled one around the FTC and all the lawyers just so then they could make themselves more profitable to compete with PlayStation, even though it's not even working. PlayStation is still leading Xbox by a considerable margin at this current moment. And buying Activision was probably the worst thing they could have done. They should have just kept Tango Gameworks and let them make Hi-Fi Rush 2, The Evil Within 2, because I think they made that. Sorry, The Evil Within 3 they should have made. But they didn't. Instead, they decided to buy a project that just doesn't fucking work anymore. And it's sad. So, some of the blame's on Activision, some of the blame's on Microsoft. If you've been banned, don't worry about it. You will probably be unbanned before the second weekend, probably before tomorrow, or before this video's even out. So don't worry about it. You'll be unbanned soon if you haven't been cheating like some people in the fucking beta have. So, it's a bit iffy. But I'm just a bit confused at Activision.